Welcome to the Always Focus podcast. Today I got Abdul, 22, ex-Millwall graduate, currently at Boreham Wood. How you doing, Abdul?
I'm good, thank you.
I'm fine, thanks. Today we're just going to get insight on your career, things you've been through in the past, how you've overcome them. Just kind of give everyone an insight on what's going on and help them basically not make the mistakes that you've made or, you know. First I'm going to kick off with your football. What made you get into football?
I'll probably say my brothers really, because they watch football a lot, and yeah, I'll probably say them too.
Did they play at a level or?
Not really, just played on their state, and it's like local Saturday and Sunday league clubs. So yeah, that's about it.
Okay, of course. And what team do you support?
I support Chelsea.
Chelsea. What made you support Chelsea?
Yeah, I'll be honest. I used to support Man United, and then Chelsea won the Champions League in 2012, and that day I just switched. And then since then, just support Chelsea.
And your idol? Who's your idol growing up?
I'll probably say there's two. Because I support Chelsea, I'll say Hazard. But then Messi, that guy.
So you're a Messi guy. Yeah, Messi over Ronaldo. Definitely. Cool. When you're in your career, do you realise that football is what I want to do? This is the journey.
Probably after I got my scholarship at Millwall. 15. I'll say from when I started that, and you're into the routine of training every day, doing gym. I really enjoyed that, and I said, you know what, this is me.
Yeah, I understand. And what would you say your best experiences are over at Millwall Academy?
I'd probably say there's quite a few, to be fair. I'd probably say FA Youth Cup run in my first year scholar when we played Chelsea. We lost, even though we lost to them. We only lost 1-0, but some of the players from that team, to only lose 1-0, I'll say that's a good thing. And another one I'll say is probably winning the under-21s league back-to-back.
Back-to-back, yeah. Back-to-back.
What do you say the best players you've played around, that you've played against or played with?
Played with, probably say Remain SA at Crystal Palace now. Yeah, he's on.
Where did you play against him?
No, I played with him.
When did you play with him?
Whilst I was at Millwall, so he was 2 years below me, but he always used to play up. And when he was playing with us, some of the things he was doing was crazy. And against, I'll probably say, FA Youth Cup, Chelsea, Teen 11 runner. He was very good.
Okay, I'm gonna look into him. Still definitely gonna look into him.
So let's say, where did you start originally before Millwall?
So
give me a breakdown on your whole career, from where you started from, who found you, who brought you to Millwall.
So I played district from when I was in year 7 all the way to year 11, and there was a Millwall scout that used to come to all the district games, and then all the way from year 7 to year 11. And when I was under 14s, yes, that's like year 9, he came and watched the final that I scored. I think I scored a hat-trick then. Yeah, I scored a hat-trick in the final. And then we won as well, and then following season, he got me a trial to Millwall. I was on trial there for 3 months, because they was a bit iffy on whether or not they was going to sign me, and then luckily they gave me the chance and signed me, and then I was just there for 7 years.
It's crazy, 7 years. Cool. It says here, from Millwall you went on loan.
Yeah.
Waterstone?
Yeah, Waterstone, yeah.
How was that? I say that's your first season as a men's league, right? Men's football. How did you find that?
I enjoyed it, but it was tough because I was playing at the start, and then we lost a game, and then I got dropped, and I was just in and out of the team, and then I found it hard to like deal because more time when I was at Millwall I was starting, so I'm used to playing all the time, and then obviously when you're travelling to all these away games and stuff and they're quite far and you're not playing, it's like tough mentally.
Yeah, 100%.
But then, yeah, overall I'll say I enjoyed it, and then I was only there for it was a 3-month loan, September till January, and then yeah, it just made me realise when I next go back into men's football, this game's ruthless. Like, if you ain't doing your job, you're out the team, and you might not see the team for a while. So that made me realise, like, once you're here, like, you need to do everything to keep your shirt. So yeah.
So the difference, what would you say the difference is from the step from playing, obviously, academy football, playing under 21s for Millwall, then playing men's football? What is there a big jump?
Yeah.
What do you say?
I'll say the physicality, because you're playing against grown men rather than like 18, 19-year-old kids. I'll say the pressure to win is a lot because like playing for points, playing to keep your shirt, playing for money, like, it's big. And probably say fans as well, because in under 21s games, not really fans, it's just people's parents, and agents and scouts, but they're the actual fans that support the club, actually want them to win and stuff, so I'll probably say that as well.
Okay. And then from there you went on to Boreham Wood, I believe.
Yeah, my old agents just messaged me about it because I've been going on trials to places. I was like, the season's about to start, I'm not really trying to miss out on the start of the season. And then they said, okay, Boreham Wood will take you. And then found out that they wanted me on the Wednesday. I signed there the following Monday and just enjoyed my time here since.
To say you promotion in the first season, not much people can say they got promotion in the first season. Yeah. How do you feel about your promotion?
Like, people have been telling me it's a big thing, but for now, it hasn't really settled in for me. Like, because that was what we expected to do at the start of the season. I don't really see it as like a massive thing yet, but probably when I'm older, I'll realise that it's a massive thing to get promoted in the first season at the club.
100%.
The change room. I know. Who would you say the funniest person in your team is in your change room? Who?
There's quite a few.
Who's the characters?
I'll say the main person that makes me laugh made me laugh every single day was Kwesi Apparel, but now he's left to go Ebbsfleet. But yeah, he was a funny guy, man.
Funny guy. He's the most technical. You say the most technical guy is in your team. Can I say yourself?
Nah, I don't really say yourself. I'll say, he's leaving, but Mohamed Sagaf. Yeah. Oh, actually, there's two actually, him and Eric Caesar. Yeah.
When you joined Boreham Wood, what goals did you set yourself? Did you set yourself any goals? Obviously, as a club, the goal was obviously to get promotion, which obviously you guys achieved it through playoffs. Yourself, what goals did you set for yourself?
Write them down. I think I wrote about 6 and I achieved 3 of them. I think one of them was like double figures goals, but I didn't get that. And I put double figures assists, but I got that. Promotion, got that, and a new contract as well, which I got that thankfully as well.
How much assists did you get this season, sorry?
13.
13 assists and how many goals?
4.
4 goals.
Yeah.
So far, obviously should be promotion.
Yeah.
What's your favourite moment at Boreham Wood?
It's not even, it's the run up to promotion. I'll say the semi-final against Torquay, like that whole day, like the journey there. Like, we went the day before actually. The journey on the way back though was like so good. That's a feeling that I would want to get again. So yeah, I'll say that.
100%. What's your aspirations for this season?
Just to start as many games as I can, because obviously last season I only started 15 times, and that's not what I would have wanted going into the season this time last year. But obviously football works in ways that you can't control sometimes, so I'll say that. double figures goals as well, because I feel like there was a lot of times last season I missed chances that I know I should have scored. So just having that killer instinct this season definitely be something that I want to improve on as well.
Cool, perfect. As a player, what would you say your strongest attributes as a player?
I'll say my change of pace. I'll say my 1v1 ability, and I'll say my combination play of other players in the attacking third.
Sounds good. And what part of your game do you feel like you want to most focus on more this season? What you feel like you need to improve on?
Decisiveness in the final third. I'll say not always trying to dribble, sometimes just play 1-2 to get round someone. You don't always need to take them on to get past them. And I'll say, clinicality as well. As I said, that missed a few too many chances that I feel like I should have done better with. So I'll say that as well.
Okay. It's match day, for example. How do you prepare for match day? Obviously, I know some people, they'll put headphones in and listen to music. What gets you psyched up and ready for the game? Make sure you're mentally ready for night.
I'll say making sure that I've got I like to get reps before games, because sometimes I can feel a bit tight before games, and playing like that, it's not really comfortable. Because in the back of your mind, you're like, I don't really feel too good, but obviously you want to feel the best you can before a game. So I'll say that, and probably just like laughing and joking with my teammates, just so I can feel relaxed.
Makes sense.
So future, I'm just got your future now.
Yeah.
So next 2 to 3 years, where do you see yourself?
See myself in the EFL, playing regular games, and just enjoying as well.
Cool. Also see you was part of the under-17 international setup, England international setup in the under-17s. What's your plan for your future? Because you're not, where else are you from apart from England? Nigeria. Have you thought about, would you have aspirations to play for Nigeria?
Honestly, if they ever called me up, I'm sure I would be very keen to play for them, because I know my mum would be so happy to hear that, as well as my other family members as well. So it's definitely something that I would love to do.
Okay, sounds like you got a lot of support.
Yeah.
A lot of support, family that support you. 100%. Lastly, your dream opponent. Who's your dream opponent? What team would you love to play against?
Arsenal.
Yeah. Why Arsenal?
I've got a lot of Arsenal friends that support. Obviously, I've got a lot of friends that support Arsenal. And to just score against them would be fun, and I think I'd enjoy it.
Apart from football, do you have any hidden talents? Do you have any talents that no one doesn't know about?
I wouldn't call it a talent, but I just enjoy making people laugh and enjoy making them happy. So I'll say that.
Okay. Tell me a time where, has there been a time where you felt like football's not it, or you want to stop?
Yeah, when I was about 13 or 14, because I was thinking and I'm good enough to play for an academy, but I'm not at one, so I'm thinking what's the point of this? This just seems so long. But then, luckily I was with my friend that day, and then he just said are you crazy, kind of thing, what? And then I was and then probably a day later I realised, what am I talking about? And then I just said, okay, this is actually what I want to do.
And what would you say to the younger you? What would you say to the younger you, or what would you say to the younger people? Like looking at the camera there, what would you say? What information would you give them?
I'll just say, just keep playing football as long as you enjoy it, and eventually something good will come of it.